Chapter 2. I'm not sure how I'm going to upload this later, but this is about my 5th attempt to get through this game, and I just was doing quite well a moment ago. And the goal, of course, is to get through the game without dying, but I was doing quite well. And then I fell off of a branch in the area that is almost virtually guaranteed to end my run because of something stupid. And it did not disappoint. I'm gonna get to my first grinding spot on the mountain here in a moment. Whoa, that was too close. What was I doing? Here come the raptor rejects. How am I looking? Nice. There we go. I usually don't move on from this area until I can kill these guys in one hit. It's less about the number of heart containers, more about the muscle tone. Those turtles don't help at all, but they do help give you whatever those badges are called. But I'm going to get enough of them without the help of those turtles, so I don't really think I'm going to waste my time going after them. Case in point. I need 46, 37. They're worth about half a point each, I guess, in terms of last. But tone, I think they give you 1 point each. No, not quite. This is a good spot for grinding because you don't have to worry about those turtle things at all. You can ignore the ground game. Getting close. Still 2 hits. Oh, that was a 1 hit. Not quite there yet. If I'm not mistaken, the monsters in this game, or the enemies, the random enemies anyway, they appear in 3 different strengths. And I think it's random which one shows up on screen. But when you can consistently hit all of them with 1 hit and they die, you've pretty much got it. And I think we're about there. Yeah, I'm going to call it. Just because you got in my way. Ooh. I'm getting notifications on my cell phone. It's distracting. Oh, there's another guy. I didn't get him with 1 hit. So we're not technically quite there yet. Look at that. There's another one. Maybe I should stick around a bit longer. Oh. Unlucky. Unskilled. Let's be honest. There we go. Stop pressing my luck. I didn't need that. Why did I go for that? I didn't need that. That was silly. I deserved that. What is so disappointing about this game is that a game with otherwise really, really great music, I think the area that you spend the most time in arguably is the overland map, and the music here is terrible. I think, for what it's worth. I'm sure whoever wrote this ditty is disappointed to hear me say that, and it's going to crush him. It'll just crush him to know that this random hillbilly thinks this is not his best work. Thank you, buff, half-clothed Santa Claus. Didn't need it. Why do I keep going for it? I'm greedy. That's what it is. I'm simply greedy. I must learn. Greedy. When will I learn? Never. That's when. Probably shouldn't do that very often. Almost killing these guys with one hit already. That's pretty good. 114 and 84. Do they give it anything at all? Let's see. No, not with one. Not with two. So about a third of a point for each guy. Yeah, that's about right. So for every 3, I get a tone and a last. It's kind of terrible. So we don't want to grind with these fellas. Not worth it. Way too high of a risk. Because you can fall in very easily, or get hit very easily if you hesitate, as I almost did just then. Now these guys, on the other hand, yeah, they're worth a point each, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're worth the trouble. But not here. There's a much better spot to grind with them. In fact, it's a spot where I think I'll probably grind all the way to 6 heart containers, which is about 195, 96, something like that, in terms of last. Yeah, 96 is 5 heart containers, so I need like 100 more. I think the next one after that is like, I want to say 500. I could be mistaken. These notifications are driving me crazy. Let me see what's going on. Nope, we're good. This is slow, but yeah, it's not really worth it. Let's move on. Yeah. Still not even killing these guys consistently with one hit. That's pretty bad. And this is the room that killed me last time. So I'm a little gun shy here. Nice, one hit. That's awesome. Doing pretty good to get here and kill those guys with one hit right out of the gate. This is a really great grinding spot, in my opinion. Super easy, relatively safe. Moves quick. I mean, generally speaking. The best grinding area is much later in the game, almost into the end game, where you can max out your heart containers and your tone in just a few minutes. When that's killing those giant robot creatures, which hopefully I'll get to show you in this video. Come on, move faster. I got things to do. Ah, that's good. One hit. Nice. Makes us a lot less annoying. Wouldn't mind filling up my heart containers while I'm at it. Oh, actually, let's do that. I didn't even bother to look at where I was at. Where am I at? 146, about 45 to go. 46, 48, something like that. Let's say 45. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and count these down. Grind cam activated. The worst part about recording this challenge is the fact that a few weeks ago, I was practicing for this very challenge and just decided to practice, no recording. And I did it. And I've not been able to do it since. I guess I succumb to pressure. When there's no pressure, it's super easy. Now, I don't expect anyone to take my word for that. That's why I'm recording it. I don't even know where I'm at. Probably about 25 to go, if I had to guess. I should have been counting down. Oh, I got about 10 to go, if that. Let's find out, because I'm really curious what the exact number is. 91, 92. It's 92. Okay, now I know. Wait, I want the heart container. No, is he still giving me tone? 224. Yep. Yep. Still getting tone. Still getting last. So it's still worth the trouble. Except it's only 1 point per hit. But every point helps. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, let's go. All right, no more horsing around. Let's just get to the boss. Do I have enough? No, I still need two more points. That shouldn't be too difficult to accomplish, though. Not points, 2 more of those badges. I'm gonna look up what they're called. I never can remember. And this is where I died last time, in my last run. I wasn't doing quite this well, but I was pretty close to where I'm at now. Stand here and get these badges that I need. Great, you're gonna give me, the game's gonna give me all these heart containers. That's super helpful right now, thanks. Let's speed it up, fellas. Perfect. That was unexpected, but appreciated. Thank you, game. Now, the jump that normally kills me in this room, or at the very least, reduces my hit points by 1 consistently. I didn't get hit. That's amazing. All right, let's go. Nice. Perfect. Clip that. Boy, Santa, you've got a big forehead. Very cool, very cool. So I need what? 336, is that right? 336. And then it's about 500, okay. And then it doubles from that point forward. I don't like this song, but it is catchy. I know what I said. Don't remind me. That is the hardest connection. That is the second hardest pulley connection in the game. The hardest is going back the other way. I've died so many times getting back off of this island, just slipping 1 or 2 pixels too far, and off the edge you go, and that's it. Your perfect run ruined because of a pixel. I'm not sure if the developers did that on purpose or if they were just being lazy with the hitboxes, but it's always irritated me. Okay, now this is the most irritating level in this game. Because of these stupid dragon monkey things. No. Oh, only 1 hit. We're still good. We're still good. We're still in this. It didn't glitch me off the rope, at least. That's what normally happens. Come on, make it to the door. We've got this. We've got this. The sprites are disappearing. I have no idea if they're still behind me or not, but we made it. Now this is a great grinding area. Lots of potential here to level up. You just have to be on your toes because these critters come at you fast. Case in point. It doesn't help when you're video capturing actual hardware and the sprites keep disappearing. I like to get to the place where I can kill these birds or whatever they are with one hit. But the truth is the boss on this level is a real pushover. And if you've played this before, you know that it's a real easy boss. Once you get positioned, I mean, you got to get in the right position, which can be a bit tricky at first, but maybe you lose a hit point. You know, maybe you lose one heart container, but once you're in position, it's super easy. Oh, you dog. Oh, nice. That was unexpected. Now I definitely want to stay here and look for heart containers. Where am I at? Let's just do that. Got plenty of time to fill in the gaps. Yep. Yeah, these sprites are really making it difficult. Or the invisible sprites, the vanishing sprites. Nice. Good recovery. I think I need about 500 for my next heart container. And I think I'm going to stick it out to get that. And what have I got? 390 and 385. Oh, they're worth 2 points each. Nice. Trying to get those medals, but it's really being stingy all of a sudden. I'm gonna end up getting another heart container before I fill up. This isn't even the best place to grind in this cave. There's another spot a little further down after this next outdoor area. There we go. And now I'm going to keep going. What do I need? Like 20 more. 25 more. 15 more. 20. Whatever. I can't count. Counting's hard. It's a weekend. I don't have to think too hard. But there's another spot in this cave that is much better for grinding. A lot more opportunities for quick leveling up. You just, again, you have to be super on your toes. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's move on. This is kind of a tame spot overall. You just have to worry about falling off. Glitching is your biggest enemy in this level, or in this room. Area, map, space, whatever. Oh, never mind. Ignore everything I just said. I was completely wrong. This is the spot. This is such a good grinding spot, but you have got to be paying attention. Let's get out of here. One hit. Nice. What are they worth? 552, 580. Oh, they're worth 4 each. Oh, yeah. Yes, please. Let's keep fighting them. Oh. With this area, sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Those guys spawn in right underneath of you. Like that. Nice, nice, nice. I'm really just looking for medals. I need like 2 more, I think, to get my assault and assail power. I'm not worried about getting to this boss with perfect health. I'm just worried about getting to the boss, which is a little challenging because of the fireballs in the next area. Fireballs beginning in the next area anyway. I think there's a way to time every one of these fireballs to not get hit. But there's a couple of spots I've never figured out personally. I'd sure like to this run. That would be pretty awesome. Oh, now that's one in the past I know I've never been able to get past. I mean, really? What are we supposed to do with this? Oh my goodness, I actually cleared it. I am shocked that I cleared that one. Nope. Wasn't going to make all of them. Why is there so many? That's all right. We're good. We're good. Let's get him. And that's it. It's a no-brainer now. Just gotta keep hitting her until she dies and just never let her get close. Nice. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now the next area to me is one of the hardest in the game, but it is manageable, but it's also a place where it's not so much the level itself, it's the boss. The boss in this level can surprise me sometimes. And even though I'm otherwise fully prepared, I can end up getting killed just by dumb luck. If you get in there with about 9 heart containers, though, you should have enough tone to take him out pretty handily. 10 heart containers, and it's a no-brainer. Oh, I hate this room. And that's why. Come on, sprites. Work with me here. Then there's this cat. Mm. You do have to grind in this room or in this level. At least I usually do. But I do not fool with these guys too much if I can help it. There's one spot where I kind of do, but it's a really limited circumstance. There's a almost perfect grinding area in this castle. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! What is going on here? Oh, it's like, what have I glitched into the wall and that's the end? Nice, perfect. That's exactly how this run should end. Glitch into the wall. Why not? This game is not beneath glitching. It will glitch and it will mess you up and it will kill you, and that's just that. There's 2 or 3 places where it's notorious, and they almost all involve crossing these these pulley areas. Cool, got him. How am I looking? Recover is not quite ready yet, but I need to use it. I really need to get the 1,000 and get the 9th container. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 10 containers before I get to the boss. That's like 2,000, and that's an awful lot in this space. So these guys are worth 98 and 53, 2 and 3. So they're worth the risk, but you've just got to be so careful because they're so tricky in this little spot right here. They pop up out of nowhere, very little warning, but not so much over here. You're pretty safe. So I try to stay there and only run out when it's, there's something out there to grab. Even then, you got to be so careful. That was close. The last time I played this, not the last round, but the round before that, this boss killed me. And although this boss to me is the most difficult boss in the game, even more so than the final boss, in my opinion, I've beaten him every time I've taken him on in the last few attempts. But for whatever reason, this particular time, he surprised me. And that was it. So now I'm a little gun shy, and I want to go in there with 10 heart containers, not 9, but I'm not sure I've got the patience to do that. Because I've got to kill like 300 of these things to get that, and that's just not me. All right, let's do that, and let's move on to the next area. I should have waited. Nuts, I wasn't thinking. I should have waited till just then. No. You know what? Hate this room. Hate this room. I just do. Now, this spot is the most favorable grinding spot, I think, in the game, because you're almost completely safe over here. And as long as you've got the power up on, you can grab anything they drop. You do have to be mindful of this crawling guy, but other than that, you just come through here and get what you need. What do I need? What do I need? Let's see what they give me. 986. Oh, they're giving me 5 points each. 1095. They are 5 points for tone and last. Okay, these fellas are worth the time. I need to do this anyhow because I've got to get enough to get my assault and assail, which probably, nope, not quite there, but that was a big help. And I need a heart container. Or I need a heart vial, life vial, whatever. Ampule. I really need to study the vocabulary of these games before I play them. if I'm talking during the game. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe just stop talking during the game. That might make everybody happy. Now, whenever they start walking over like that, I've learned the hard way, they can sneak up through these pillars where you can't hit them, but they can hit you. So if you ever see one of those critters walking left like he just did, take the time and kill him before you walk away. Yeah, don't need it. Don't be greedy. I wonder if he followed me. Nope, he didn't. That's nice. Cool. How are we looking? Wow. Might just keep going because 10 heart containers would make me pretty strong going into this next fight. I should have close to 1800 tone. And again, I can just fast forward this later. This isn't a live stream right now. Didn't need that. Why did I do it? Because I'm greedy. So greedy. This is one of the best grinding spots in the game. It's almost entirely safe. Nice. Tell you what, when I can kill those crawling guys in one hit, that'll be it. That's when I'll go in. I'm down to 2 hits now, which is nice. Almost. Think it's going to be soon. I'll need it. Greedy. What are these guys worth? 606, 06, and 05. Whoa. They're worth 15? Wow, I didn't know that. I'm going to kill him every time now. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's get another heart ampule and then we'll move on. Plus, every time we kill one of these, it makes us that much stronger for the boss. Because he takes 2 heart... Oh, that's 1 hit. Where are we at? 2,000? Nice. 1 hit and he's dead. I just need a heart ampule. I know. I'm being a nervous Nelly. I shouldn't be worried about it, but there we go. Boom. That's right. Mark it. Armor. Now let's not fall off the side of the island and ruin this otherwise perfect run. There we go. I think we gotta go kill Lyra next, if that's the name of that stalk eye tree thing. That is the most stressful hookup of this game. Oh, wrong way. Nope, that was the right way. My bad. Unnecessary risks. I could have walked all the way up and around, but... Wrong way. There we go. Oh, not one of these rooms. So you can't get cocky in this game because there's always one more of these. And there's really just 3 of these areas in the whole game. You know what? Of course you're gonna get me twice. I deserve that, talking. At least there are none of those pulley things yet. Here. Terrible music. Terrible. Could be so much better. But this is the last grinding area, or we're coming up on it anyway. Can't remember, am I supposed to go this way? I think I am. Yep. Okay, that was just... couldn't have planned that better. I didn't check what it was worth. Okay. Those things make me so nervous. I have glitched off of those so many times. And it's like, there's nothing you can do. You've lost. This is the grind right here. Perfect grinding area. Okay, what do we got? 21 and 13. Let's see what they're worth. Well, let's figure this out. 21. It's kind of hard to count when you got both of them. 47 and 40. 65 and 59. So it's what? Math is hard. 18 and 19? Not bad. Yeah, I'll sit here and work on these guys a while. Generally speaking, I like to sit here and just finish these out because it's about 1,000 per level at this point. So they don't double anymore. After you get to 2,000, it's 3,000 and 4,000 for the next two levels, for the next two heart containers. That's it now. One hit for both of these. That's awesome. But I will stay here and get the last of these. So what does that mean? Roughly 20 each. So that's 100, give or take. Now there's another spot where you get the robots, the birds, the Nautilus, but you get two robots and the Nautilus show up randomly. It's very easy to get ground down yourself rather than succeed at upgrading. One down. Yep, 3,000. So I need 4,000 for the next one. Let's see what 5 gives me. I was at 11, now I'm at 126. So that's 115, 105. Something like that. I had 3,003 for tone. Let's see what 5 gets me here. 3113, so it's like 110. It's about the same, 110, 115 for each group of 5, I should say. So I need about 20 in all, is that right? No, 50. I need 50 in all to get my last heart container and pretty much max out the tone. Actually, does tone max out? Or does it max out at 4,000? Where does it end? Ooh, I want that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. There's no sense rushing this. Yeah, those are maxed out. Getting close. It's annoying having to sit here and get another 1,000 points, but there's like nowhere else after this that is quite so well suited to grinding out the last heart containers. It'd be nice to get a couple more heart ampules right quick, but. Yes. Perfect. Let's get the last heart container, then we'll move on. Because that'll give me a chance to max out the tone. And that's it as far as last. I know it might keep going up, but you don't get any more heart containers now. That's it. We're pegged. $40.93, that might be it. That might be as much as you can get. That's it. $40.93. That's the top end. Let's move on. It's not like the boss on this level is especially difficult, especially now that you've got 12 heart containers. Don't you dare. Dirty dog. And this is the spot that some people will grind in, but I find it's extremely dangerous. Because of those Nautilus that keep popping up. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Just get out of here. Stupid sprites keep disappearing on me. That's too close. Yeah. They could get a couple more robots dropping in. And that should be that. Haha, nice. More armor, thank you. There's two here? No, it's glitching badly. Okay, where do we go next? I have to go back and get the... I have to get the flute. I gotta be honest, I forget where that is. No, it's the mountain. That's right, I gotta go back to the mountain. Should I refill while I'm here? Might as well. Thank you. So we go back to the mountain, get the flute, deal with the last area with the flying egg-dropping dragons. Of course, you give me a heart ampule there. Grab the flute after you beat all the bad guys in that tower. Then we head back to the room we were just in a moment ago. Go back to that very first boss's level, climb the tower, blow the flute, climb up into the sky, take on the boss. The big bossy boss. I don't know why I'm killing these guys. It's completely pointless. Back to the best music in the game. Wait, do I have all the armor? Yes, I do. Nice. So I can go get that heart container thing. which I think is right up here. Oh, phew. Thought he was going to get me. I think there's flying dragon egg droppers up here. Let's just get in and get out. Grab that. Let's go. Thank you, Third Eye Santa. You've clearly been working out. Good job. This is the spot where I will... This has glitched and killed me multiple times playing this game. Oh my goodness, I made it through without getting hit once. That is amazing. All right, let's go. You don't need to assault and assail with these cats. They're just, at this point, they're super easy. With 10, with 12 heart containers, maxed out tone, this is more annoying than difficult. You might get hit a couple of times, but who cares? This weird skateboarding, oh, of course. You know what? Stop horsing around. Get up there and get him. I deserved that. I got cocky. Oh, that's right. He was the boss. I forgot he was tougher than the other ones. Now, let's get out of here without getting glitched and falling off the rope. See? See how it glitches? Stupid game. I'm not imagining this. I'm not. I'm not crazy. I'm sure of it. How did I not get hit by that guy? Come on. All right. On to the final boss. Oh, you dog. I think I should go and refill my heart containers. It just seems silly not to. When I've got that much missing, and that free refill is so easy to get to. Thank you, sir. Why? Why am I doing this? There's literally no point. It would be a real shame if I died falling into the water at this point. But do not put it past me. My ability to screw things up is legendary. My ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory could be demonstrated today. I think this is where I need to be. Yes. No. And then there's this like really annoying spot right here where you got to be really quick, or these two will get you. Oh, I did exactly what I was trying not to do. I hit the wrong button. Terrible disappointment. At least I got one. I better hang on to that. It's going to be useful here in a second. Okay. Great endgame music. Now, the trick in this level is not to try and kill everything. It's just get away from it. But I happen to need the heart containers, or the, what do you call them, because I screwed up. I need the metals. So I'm going to sit here and I don't like to be grinding at this stage in the game, but I need attack and assail. There's no way around it. And this might be the safest spot of all the bad choices to try and get that. Heart containers are not a problem because I'm going to refill here in just a minute. Although I'm not going to turn that down. What do I need? Oh, I need 3 more. Be kind, game. Be kind. Give me a triple. Oh no! Ah, what a bummer. So close. One. Just 2 more. Yeah, that shadow version of the whatever boss with the flying eyeballs, he is not easier than the actual boss. He is just as dangerous. So, really better off not tussling with him at all. And if it wasn't for the circumstance that I'm in right now, I wouldn't have messed with him at all. I would have jumped over him and moved on and called it done. But I need this spot to grind a little bit to try and get those, to replace those medallions that I accidentally used up. Because I forgot which button to push. Oh, and I did it again. All right, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna. Well, you know what though? No, I really can't afford to get out of here. I need this. And it just means I'm gonna have to go and get the other heart fill up thing. Oh, I did it again though. All right. Yo. Got it. So close. Okay. Let's get out of here. We've got this. Seriously? Okay, I hit the wrong button again, but that time I had the good sense to make sure I wasn't in a place to ruin it. There we go. All right. Let's see if we can't get to the boss now. Fully prepared. I think it's this way. Yes. Don't fall off the rope. That would be silly and poetic. One more, two more ropes I think we got to cross. Yes, I didn't think that would work. Nice. Well, now I want to keep doing that. Why didn't I ever think of this before? Oh, I've learned something new, and I'm happy with it. Okay, I don't really need that, but that's cool. That's like the best grinding spot on this level I think I've ever even considered. I'm totally going to keep doing that. I think another one comes from this side. Yep, and then the last one comes from over here. Yeah. Middle, right, left. Now, don't fall off the rope. Is there another guy? Yep. Just get past him. Don't fight. Just move. Don't mess with this guy up here. Just move on. Nice. Okay. Don't fall off the rope. All right, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. And then it goes black and white. I don't understand why my hardware does this. It's taking OG hardware and turning it black and white in this particular screen. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Still won. undefeated, start to finish. I gotta get my shorts made out of this and get my videos made out of this, and I never have to play this game again. Door of Peace was open again, and peace did reign, blah, 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 blah. Warrior of Argus, you really are a true hero. Yes. Yes, I am, aren't I? All right. That's one way to do that. Thanks for watching.